All right, guys. So I did some floors, did some walls, and thought it might be a good idea to move on to roofs. So if you stuck around for this long, we've got some roofs yet. We haven't covered this yet in class, but I thought it might be helpful to kind of get ahead of the game. And given that we do have the potential of some pretty bad stormy weather out there, it's just after 6 o'clock on Sunday night and looking pretty gnarly out there. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, but it remains to be seen if Humber is going to keep classes open or closed and what have you. In the case that they're closed, you will, of course, have these videos to refer to. So let's go ahead and get started here. Jumping right into it, we're going to try and generate this nice little pitched roof here. And first things first, let's go ahead and look at what the requirements are for our roof. Aha, roof assembly. We've only got one roof. And you guessed it, we're going to jump over to the architecture tab and generate a roof. So where is my roof tab? There it is. So a couple different ways we can generate a roof. One is using the footprint, which is very similar to how we generated the one using the floor. We need to kind of craft a outline of how big the roof is, give it an overhang, and build up the constituent components of that roof based on our little R1 here on the right. So for us, I'd like to do roof by footprint. I think it's the safest way to do it, at least for now. And what we can do is, if I grab, let's jump to a main floor, or I can actually jump up to the roof level here. And I got to remind myself, how high is that roof level? Okay, that'll work. The roof level here is where we want it to be. And grab our little roof command here, roof by footprint. I think I gave ourselves a little 600 millimeter overhang. Basic roof is in here. Let's go ahead and we're going to edit the roof type. You guessed it. Hit that duplicate key, R1, high performance roof. Jump into our structure here. We've got standing seam. So asphalt shingles. Sure, this is fine for now. Do I want to give myself a thickness? Probably. How thick are shingles? Let's do 10 millimeters. Roof underlayment, which is you guessed it, little membrane layer in there. We've got some sheathing. Let's do a little substrate. And I guess this is going to be wonderful. A little substrate in there. Give ourselves 19. Whoops. 19. What else do I got? Another 360 in here. So let's do a structural layer. We've got to make it 360 deep. Oops, 360. And we'll do, whoops. Yeah, this is good. Truss. Let's find a little wood truss in here. Timber truss. Looks good. 360 timber truss. And I'm actually going to move this down. Oh, whoops. I should move my core boundary down too. So down, down, down. Something like this. And now on the inside, we will do another membrane layer, our little airtight. So let's make this air. Oh, excuse me. This is going to be a membrane layer. So let's go ahead and delete this one. And we'll insert one, move it down, create the membrane itself, create a new one, move it down, and let's do our little finish in here with our gypsum wallboard, GYP, gypsum wallboard, and we'll do 13 millimeters. I think that's right. What do we got? Oh, I missed. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, so something like asphalt. Do we have shingles in here? No shingles. This is fine for now. Hit OK. And now we should, that's the kind of the bones of it. If we just hover over our walls, you'll see that inside or outside, if I just hover over my wall, you'll see a dashed line emerge. And this is really showing us where do we want the overhang that's set to 600 here to come out to. In order to turn off my slope here, I'm going to turn off my slope on the right. I'm going to turn off my slope on the left or the west. And you should still see a little triangle here that says this has slope. This has slope. We're not doing a flat roof. 30 degrees is probably about right. And if I hit check mark here, we should see something happen. So let's go ahead and check either our 3D or our section here. If I drag this up a bit, so you guys probably don't know this yet, but I got a little section in here. If I click on my crop box here, I'm going to drag this up. There's a little bit of an overlap problem here, so I should see, there we go. Should see something like this. Just because we're here, I'm going to go ahead and do this here. Whoops. Turn you on. Turn you on. Turn you off. Again, I like to keep my datums on the right. So we see our all our fun stuff there. Anywho, so that's our little roof. Ta-da! Not bad, right? So if I jump into my example here, I just jump to my section. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Okay, why is my insulation not showing up? That's interesting. So a couple things here. I noticed that my insulation isn't quite showing up correctly. So I got something wrong in my insulation. Oh, there it is. Air layer. This should be rigid or some sort of insulation in here. Should be semi-rigid, but that's okay. Hit OK. That looks a little better. All right. The other thing you'll notice is that there's a gap, right? So on mine, there's a gap between the wall and the roof. It'll be a lot more evident if I jump to 3D here. See a big old hole in the front of our building. So to avoid this, what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab the modify command here. Oh, you know what? I got to click the wall first. So once I click my wall, you'll see this attach top and base. I can click this and then attach it to the roof, and voila. If I tab select all my walls, attach top to base, and now all of my walls have connected to my roof. C'est voila. We are in good shape. We go the other way, go to view here, and expand the view. We should see something happen where now everything is linked up, and we look like we're in good shape. Why aren't you joined? Yeah, join that one, something like that. Jump back to 3D and look at this. Lo and behold, our house is starting to shape up like a little house. So I hope that was helpful. That's our little roof. I realize here I've got a standing seam roof on this, but super quick how to build a little roof in there. Again, you got to make sure when we're generating that loop, that pink line loop, that everything is continuous and not broken, as well as not having overlaps of lines. So yeah, that's it for now. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I hope to see you tomorrow. So we'll see you. And thanks again for tuning in. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much.